Hi everyone, it's Kara here from Boho Berry, and I am super excited today because I'm bringing you a video that I have been wanting to record forever, and that is a little walkthrough through my notebook collection. And I have a lot of notebooks, and I get asked questions all the time about the different notebooks that I'm using in Instagram pictures, on Snapchat, and things along those lines. So I thought I would do a big walkthrough overview of all of my current notebooks and kind of show you my purpose for each one, where you can get your own, and what I love about each one. So if you're ready, let's go. All right, so I've decided to go kind of from smallest to largest. This one right here is actually a travel journal, and I got this from Curtis Matsko on Etsy, and I'll post a link for all of these down below for you as well. But this one is awesome. It's got a little embossed monogram here on the bottom, and then a little turquoise stone here that I absolutely love. And this whole thing just unwraps and it opens up, and it has little inserts. These are basically loose leaf. It's a loose leaf insert so all the pages just kind of fold over on themselves. And then you can see here it's mooseheadknocks.com or Curtis Matsko on Etsy. But I love this. I haven't used it a whole lot yet. I just wrote in it when I went to San Francisco last month. But all of my future travels, I'm definitely going to write in here, do some sketches and doodles. I absolutely love it. The paper holds up really well to fountain pens. So that's my first one. So that's just my little travel journal. After that, I have my Moleskine, and this is a Moleskine that I purchased to do a review or a comparison between it and the Leuchtturm notebooks. So I've been using this as kind of a practice bullet journal or a way to lay out different spreads. So if I open it up, you can see I haven't used it too much, but I've kind of created some different ideas for like a future log, different future log layouts. And this is from my Calendex video. I did a little overview of how I'm going to set up my Calendex in the future and a future log. So this I'm just going to use anytime I want to lay out ideas for my bullet journal. I do that in here. After that, I have my very first bullet journal, and this notebook is near and dear to my heart. This is the Azure Leuchtturm in A5 size. It's a dot grid, and I absolutely adored this notebook. This notebook got so much love, y'all. It's ridiculous. But I'll just do a quick little breeze through so you can kind of see it definitely got filled to the brim. I had so much fun with this bullet journal. I absolutely adored it. And if you're curious about this one, I do have a little flip through. It was actually my first video here on YouTube, was a flip through of this bullet journal. After that, I have my current bullet journal. This is also a Leuchtturm A5 size dot grid notebook. This one is the Azure Blue, and I've put a little sticker here on the front. This is a rub-on sticker that I purchased at Michael's. For those of you that have been asking, I have not found a link to buy these rub-on stickers online. So if you see them in Michael's, they are the Recollections brand, and they're like a boho themed rub-on sticker pack. So this one, I am about, where am I? I'm about 2/3 of the way through, but I'll just do a little breeze through real quick there for you so you can see what's going on there. And I'm really looking forward to filling this one up because I have an official bullet journal waiting in the wings, which I will show you here in a few minutes. Next up is my lemon yellow Leuchtturm, and I love this notebook. This is one that I ordered off of Amazon, and unfortunately when they sent it to me, it was one of the older ones that just has the one bookmark. So I decided not to use it as a bullet journal because I need at least 2 bookmarks in my bullet journal. But I started using it as a blog and business bullet journal at the beginning of the year. And you can see I had some different spreads in here for my blog and business. But then I decided to buy a large A4 size Leuchtturm for my bullet journal. So I repurposed it, and starting right here, starting after this washi tape, I repurposed it to use for notes for a other side job that I was working for a while. And after that was finished, I decided to repurpose it again. So I divided with washi tape one more time, and now I'm using it as my handwriting journal. So this is going to be for the Rock Your Handwriting Challenge on Instagram and Facebook. And if you're curious about that, I'll link it in the show notes below as well. But every day I'm just going to use this journal to practice my handwriting for the day for the Rock Your Handwriting Challenge, following those prompts each month. Up next, I have my Army Green A5 Leuchtturm. Again, this is a dot grid. If you can't tell already, I'm a huge fan of Leuchtturm notebooks. If I could have every color in the rainbow, I totally would. This one I use as my personal journal. So I'm not going to show you a full flip through. However, I will kind of show you how I've set this up. So here in the beginning, I put a little quote in the front, and then the first month I followed Dee over at Decade 30. She does a daily lists prompt cycle. So I followed these prompts for the first month, making a little mini list each day. And then for the second month, I decided to just follow her regular prompt cycle, which is more of a journaling prompt cycle. So this is her list for the prompt cycle in March. She actually has all of these available over on her blog, decade30.com, and I'll link that as well for you, of course. But I love it. What I do is I just write the prompt at the start of my day, and then I usually do that in a different color, and then I'll journal in with my black pen. But yeah, I've got all kinds of fun little doodles and sketches throughout. It's really fun to have this journal. And here we are with the official bullet journal. And the official bullet journal, I cannot wait to dive into this notebook. It's completely blank right now, but I'm so excited to get into this. I'm actually like dreaming up new lists and spreads I can put in my current bullet journal so that I can get to this one quicker. I absolutely love it. I've actually done a complete review on it here on my YouTube channel, so I'll link that up above for you for sure. I actually made this vinyl sticker out of one of my mandala drawings, and I put it on here, and it kind of wraps from front to back, and I just love it. I cannot wait. I can't wait. All right, up next, I have my Filofax notebooks, and I absolutely love these notebooks. The paper inside is really good quality. It holds up well to fountain pens. I'll kind of show you here through the first one. I started using this one as a brain dump, and then I moved on to just using it for notes, and this was some notes I was writing down as I was listening to GTD by David Allen. So I've got a lot of notes and stuff in here. So this I'm primarily using for book notes. Every now and then I'll do some handwriting prompts and stuff like that in here as well. What I love about these notebooks is that they come with that little ruler divider, and then they also come with these little dividers, and all of this is removable. So you can pull out pages and put them back in. You can get these pages in lined, you can get them in graph, and I believe blank as well. But this notebook I am reserving right now. I'm going to use it to set up my GTD system, all the part of my GTD system that is not going in my bullet journal. This is going to be my GTD notebook. So I'll be explaining more of that. I know I promised it was coming soon. I'm still setting it up, and I want to make sure it's a really awesome, informative video and blog post for you. So I promise that's coming soon. Thanks for bearing with me, but I'm really excited to show you what I'm working on there. All right, after that, I can't even get this whole notebook in the shot, but this was my first, or I guess my second blog and business bullet journal. This is the one when I moved from that lemon yellow Leuchtturm, I moved up to this master Leuchtturm notebook. And I've already done a little video on this here on YouTube as well. But I love it. It was really fun doing everything kind of on a larger scale, and I really enjoyed that. The only problem I had with it was the fact that this master notebook is so thick and heavy that it was really hard for me. I really didn't want to use it very often because it was just so bulky. So I actually ended up switching to a new blog and business bullet journal, and this notebook I'm going to be repurposing for notes, handwriting, things along those lines. All right, so this is my new and final blog and business bullet journal for 2016. And I just set this up last month. It's the same size notebook as before, except this one is a slim. So the Master Slim is a lot thinner. I've actually done a full review on this Master Slim here on the channel as well. But I absolutely love it. I love that I get that big spread and I'm able to really spread out and write things down. And it's also not a super bulky notebook. It's nice and slim. It's really great. I've done a lot of brainstorming in here, stuff for my grand opening of my shop. I'm going to be redesigning my website soon, so I've got a lot of information on that in here. Different design elements, some brainstorming. I just love it. I love coming to this notebook and just being able to write and have so much space. And you can see here I was actually planning out this video last night in this notebook right here. Next up is this spiral bound Clairefontaine notebook. I ordered this from goulet.com. It's actually a French ruled paper, which if you can see this here, you can see all those tiny little lines, and then it has the vertical lines to kind of help you. I think it helps you both with slant and with being able to indent if you're taking like class notes and things along those lines. But I've been mainly using it just for scribbles and testing out. The other day I actually used it for testing out a few different ink samples that I have. So I went through and I used my new glass dip pen that I got, which is this guy right here. And I was able to test out a bunch of different ink samples. Super awesome. I will definitely do a video on this and other dip pens very, very soon. That's been something that's been requested a lot. So I promise you that is coming. But yeah, I really like this notebook. It's Clairefontaine paper, which is really awesome for fountain pens. You can see here, I went in with all of these different inks and not a single one bled through to the other side. So that was really, really awesome. All right, and my final notebook, I don't know if this really counts as a notebook. It's a notepad by Rhodia. Rhodia is made by Clairefontaine, or it has Clairefontaine paper in it at least. I don't know if they're made by the same company, but I love Rhodia. Rhodia is awesome for fountain pens as well. I love this dot pad, and I use these dot pads. This is actually like my third or fourth one in a couple of months. But I use these dot pads for all of my sketching. When I'm doodling and drawing out printables, this is what I use. Anything that I'm designing, I like that dot grid to kind of keep me on track with my doodles and designs. And the paper quality is just phenomenal, so you can't beat it. All right, so that is it. That is my entire notebook collection, y'all. I hope you had fun kind of flipping through and getting to see everything. And I'm definitely going to do a companion blog post to go along with this video this week. So if you want to head over to the blog, I'll link that in the video description as well. And you'll be able to see closer up pictures and kind of better descriptions of each of my notebooks as well. And that is about it. I'll look forward to seeing you on Monday for the next Mini Tip Monday video. Until then, I hope you have a great and wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.